For thousands of years, humanity searched the skies for answers. In the stars, the sun, the moon, and the myths that shaped civilizations. But what if the stories we've been told are only half the truth? Here on Unmasking the Gods, we explore the hidden patterns of myth, religion, and the cosmos, uncovering the wisdom our ancestors left behind. If you're ready to see beyond the veil like this video, subscribe and join us each week as we continue unmasking the gods. Where did religions originally start? Long before temples, scriptures, or creeds, humanity looked to the heavens. The rising sun, the waxing moon, the endless stars. These became the first sacred texts. To our ancestors, the cosmos was not empty space, but a living drama of gods, stories, and signs. Out of this vision came astrotheology, the interpretation of faith through the movement of the heavens. In ancient Egypt, the sun god Ra was believed to die each evening and rise again each morning, carrying humanity's hope of rebirth with him. Temples such as Karnak were built in alignment with the solstice sun, making architecture itself a sacred instrument of light. In Babylonia, priest astronomers divided the sky into 12 parts, creating the zodiac, a map of time and destiny, shaping the fates of kings and the rhythm of empires. The Greeks saw Helios drive his golden chariot across the sky, while Artemis ruled under the moonlight. Rome adopted these celestial deities into its religion and calendar. Across the Atlantic, the Maya and Aztec built great pyramids aligned to equinoxes and eclipses, performing rituals to ensure the sun's eternal return. Everywhere on Earth, people saw in the heavens both gods and guidance. At the heart of this cosmic vision lies the eternal contrast of light and darkness. Light was life, warmth, and safety. Darkness was death, chaos, and the unknown. This struggle shaped the great myths: Osiris, slain and resurrected; Persephone descending into the underworld only to rise again with the spring; Christ crucified and risen after 3 days. The sun itself was the first redeemer, eternally dying and eternally reborn. The moon told a different story. Its monthly cycle reflected renewal, fertility, and mystery. It governed tides, seasons, and human rhythms, often seen as the symbol of the feminine divine. And the stars, fixed yet full of meaning, became eternal storytellers. Orion was the great hunter, Virgo the maiden, the Milky Way, a river of souls across the sky. Every constellation was a myth written in light. Beyond daily patterns were the great seasonal cycles. The winter solstice marked the longest night, the death of the sun, and inspired festivals of hope. The Romans celebrated Saturnalia with gifts and lights. Jewish tradition brought Hanukkah, the festival of light. Christianity later placed the birth of Christ on December 25th, the day the sun begins its return. Spring was the season of rebirth. The Babylonian goddess Ishtar's descent into the underworld reflected in Easter's promise of resurrection. Summer solstice brought triumph and abundance, while autumn harvest festivals honored the waning of light and the preparation for winter. The zodiac, divided into 12 houses, mapped not just the heavens but the soul's journey, turning the sky into a mirror of humanity's path. These patterns shaped not only myths, but also the great religions. Judaism followed a lunar calendar, with festivals tied to harvests, moons, and sacred lamps. Christianity absorbed solar imagery deeply. Christ as the light of the world, the 12 disciples reflecting the zodiac, the cross as a cosmic diagram of the 4 seasons. Islam built its sacred time on the crescent moon and the sun's daily path. In Hinduism, Surya the sun god remains honored, while Buddhism's mandalas map the cosmos within the mind. Though names and doctrines changed, the symbols of light and darkness, sun and moon, stars and cycles endured, carrying ancient astrotheology into new faiths. Even now, in an age of telescopes and satellites, the fascination with the heavens continues. Astrology still captures imaginations. Festivals of light continue to burn in the darkest nights, and science, while measuring the stars with precision, shares the same awe, marveling at galaxies, black holes, and the birth of suns. Where once myths explained the heavens, equations now describe them, but both still point upward in wonder. The story of astrotheology is the story of humanity itself, of our longing for meaning, our search for eternity, and our quest for light within the darkness. From Egypt to Babylon, from Jerusalem to Rome, from the fires of Saturnalia to the candles of Christmas, we have always looked to the sky to understand who we are. The heavens told us that death is never the end, that darkness is never final, that light will always return. And so humanity built its myths, its temples, its religions upon the stars. Not because the heavens demanded it, but because we recognized ourselves within them. For as long as the stars shine above, we will keep reading their message.